SocialFlow is our main publishing platform. Multiple social media editors are in it all day, Facebook, Twitter posts. The big opportunity we've been on for a couple years now was the ability to schedule posts, because we're New York based, more than 9 to 5, but to be able to schedule, so we're populating the social feeds at night and on weekends. That was the opportunity. Optimization on top of that has been really helpful. So it's a great tool for our team. Over the last 2 years, social media has been responsible for most of our traffic growth, and so it's been our biggest priority for marketing, obviously supporting with the social media team, but also analytics and sort of the advertising implications of that. So it's become most of my job, I would say. And there's always new platforms, of course, and new dynamics like instant articles. And so it's the priority, I would say, for a lot of our team, and editorial thinks about it more than they ever have. In terms of misconceptions about social media, I feel like you don't have to game it. I feel like the best content for us wins. And so the things that our editors like, our exclusives, our long-form content does really well. So the things that we're most proud of actually does really well on social. So it's the content, we're proud of, that the social team wants to post, that users want to see, they come to our site for, they read our print magazine for. So we're not losing it all to people gaming it or, too much data-driven headlines. It tends to sort of naturally work for us. And so we're very comfortable with our social audiences. They're not much different than our direct audiences. And so I think we're in a good sort of symbiotic place with our social media platforms. Social media has grown dramatically for everybody, especially us, the last couple of years. I expect that continues. It'll be more mobile. I still expect Facebook to be dominant, Twitter as well. We'll see where messaging apps go. Obviously, Instagram seems to have the most momentum for a lot of people I come across, and what we're seeing on our sites, how the monetization works, and did that drive traffic to our sites. We'll see where that goes. But we expect social media portion of our traffic and a mobile portion of our traffic to continue to grow, and we'll adapt and test and try new things to make sure we're catering to the audience with the right content at the right time in the right format. Yeah, I guess the biggest hurdle for me, my group, it still comes down to data analytics. There's just so many ways that people can find your content and share your content. They come all different ways. So sort of tracing what drives what engagement, and tracing from a post on your site, a post on your Facebook account to, where that gets to, and sort of optimizing for that. So I still feel like there's a lot of black holeness and missing pieces in the functions, but like as I've said, we're growing nicely, and so what we're doing is working. But I still feel like we get surprised, which is good. But what is analytics is in my group, and I try to answer questions, and sometimes it just seems harder than it should be when we're all on these social platforms, and you think you'd be able to see the whole flow from content creation through people coming to our site or engaging on a platform, but it still seems like there's more questions than answers at this moment. So.